Greetings, YouTube! One of the most unique moments in Marvel Contest of Champions history was when somebody accidentally posted the event that went live last week, was it? And multiple people completed it, and then they're like, oh, this is for January. We haven't announced this, and it went offline. But I got so many screenshots from people who did it. I mean, I think it's hilarious, personally. I don't think there's really anything negative to say. I just think it's funny. I got a good chuckle out of it. But now, Kabam's like, yeah, we should probably announce that, especially because today's December 28th, and we only have 3 days after this for the rest of the month. So, let's talk about prepare for your trials, because Trials of the Elementals is coming soon, and we saw some preview of this from lots of people in screenshots. Now, I love these trials traditionally because you get 3 fights and that's it. You just have to worry about 3 fights and you're good. And they build toward using all these awesome boosts on the last day where, yes, you're fighting really tough enemies, but if you use all your boost, and I think last time it was either 20 minutes or 30 minutes worth of the boost lasting, you'll be able to clear content as long as you've got, certainly in like the second most difficult challenge, rank 5 4 stars, but I think at least rank 3 or rank 4 5 stars should do the trick for this. So yes, you'll only be able to enter 1 difficulty once per day. That is the same as in the past, and you'll get 5-star shards and 5-star gems, so 5-star signature stones, I should say. And the Trial of the Alchemist is where you put all of the 6 elements together, and then each trial completed will earn you an elemental essence, which is a boost inspired by the element triumphed against. Each essence has a 30-minute duration. Okay, so 30 minutes, not 20 minutes. The 7th day will feature buffs from all previous days, in addition to all potential opponents, with an increase in base difficulty from previous days. Again, that sounds really, really tough, but when you talk about the idea of using those boosts, the difficulty is far less struggling. When completing in the trials, you will earn raw elements, which can be traded in for several items, including elemental crystals, which contain items to assist you in the battle realm and upcoming trials. These crystals are available in limited quantities in the Crystal Vault under the special tab until February 11th. Be sure to check each elemental crystal description for more information on contents and drop rates, so we'll be doing a whole separate video on that. I'm not quite turning lead into gold, but during the trials, you'll be able to harness your inner alchemist by going to the featured tab in the store and combine certain low-value items to create a new higher-value one. For instance, combine 2 level 1 potions to create 1 level 2 potion. Magic! Oh, it almost sounded sarcastic. We have seen this before. So this is cool, right? This is a good way if you've got a bunch of level 1 potions that are expiring, for example. You create level 2 potions, and then you create those to level 3 potions, and so on and so forth. So it's not bad, especially with Act 6 coming. You want as many high-ranking revives and potions as possible. And then we do have this login calendar. We'll talk about that whenever it pops up officially, but it's pretty much worth saying that new login calendars give opportunities for people to get their pitchforks out, but also better items. And then activate the beacon. A strange beacon has been added to the store, which can only be purchased with raw elements. No one is quite sure who it sends a signal to. Ooh. But its allure is undeniable. Kind of like bad locker room smells. If you have not acquired your beacon before February 11th, you'll be missing out on an important aspect of a year-long event. Okay, so this new beacon thing, this is probably going to be the focus of this video, something in the headline. The beacon is going to be crucial to the year-long event because, again, it's even in yellow, right? If you have not acquired your beacon before February 11th, you'll be missing out on an important aspect of a year-long event, so you're going to be behind for the rest of the year. I mean, what happens if you sign up for Marvel Contest of Champions on February 12th? Then you're just behind the rest of the year because you don't have your beacon. Whatever the heck that means. Pretty crazy. And for more information on the deals of the event, including the rewards and detailed descriptions of each essence, visit the Kabam forums by tapping the button below. So I have a feeling that many content creators will go into the rewards aspect of this and everything. So we're going to talk about now, just to make sure you activate the beacon. That sounds just such a weird thing to say. Activate the beacon, like a really just weird command. But yeah, Also, I know people have said that I sound a little groggy. I'm on the road. I am groggy. I have gotten about 5 hours of sleep combined in the last 2 nights, so it's not just my road equipment, if you will, that's making me sound like Kermit the Frog. It's also just allergies. When you go from one time zone to another and you don't get a lot of sleep, your body reminds you of that. So sorry if I sound a little more Muppet-like than usual, but make sure to activate the beacon. And I'm excited that these trials are coming back. This is one of the better monthly event side quests to things like Master Mode and Epic or Uncollected and the Heroic, the normal monthly events. I really enjoy these. The fights are not too many. Yes, it sucks that you have 5 energy per tile, but I think it was still 15 or maximum of 20 energy for the hardest difficulty, which some people sent me screenshots of, so it's not like you have to do a full energy refill to do that every day. That would be terrible. So thankfully, that's been confirmed. I mean, you'll get opportunities for 5-star shards and 5-star sig stones at the hardest difficulty, and who knows, maybe even some tier 2 alpha or tier 5 basic along the way. But for now, it's all about activating the beacon, a strange beacon, which you have to agree, the allure is undeniable. So acquire that beacon before February 11th or suffer the consequences again. Such a weird thing to say. Can't wait to see what this looks like in the game. Anyhow, there's your news for the day. I'm going to go enjoy the Oregon weather. And as always, I appreciate you putting up with my groggy voice and supporting my Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channel.